I just straightforward. But you don't tell me how to be there. And if I come to you, you go outside. And if I don't go out, you go outside. I'll be your DJ. I'll be the play for you. I'll be the make you get the mic back. I'll be the world. I'll be your DJ. I'll be the make you get the mic back. I'll be the world. Baby, give me the light. Like up, take a lot. Baby, that's the way I do. But then the light up, so okay, I give you my. And if you everything up, now my concept is the long name
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, may I inform you that His Excellency, the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, is here, flesh and blood.
A very good afternoon. This is the live broadcast of the visit of the Vice President, Federal Republic of Nigeria, to the south of the nation.
The Vice President
is here in Ebonyi State to commission projects at the Alex Ekweme Federal University, Ndufu-Alikikwo, Ebonyi State. And also, as part of his visit to the south of the nation, to commission, or rather to perform the foundation laying ceremony of the physiotherapy complex at the former Federal Medical Center, Abakaliki, now known as the Alex Ekweme Federal University Teaching Hospital, Feta 1, Abakaliki, Ebonyi State. Already, the Vice President and his entourage, alongside the Executive Governor of Ebonyi State, Engineer Dr. David Weze Umahi, and other top government functionaries have arrived former Federal Medical Center, Abakaliki, now known as Alex Ekweme Federal University Teaching Hospital, Feta 1, Abakaliki, Ebonyi State, to perform the assignment which brought him to the south of the nation. On behalf of the Director General of EBBC, Engineer Timothy Mwachi, the leader of the AB crew, Engineer Chukwunanyelu Tobo, Comrade Chukwuma Owe, in charge of the Video Services Department, Directorate of your pardon, also of EBBC. My name is Emeni K. Ogalago. Say a very wonderful afternoon, and many thanks for having you join us on the live broadcast of this all-important event in the land of Ebonyi State this afternoon, the second day of the 8th month of the year, and the month of August 2019. Right now, the venue of this all-important event is bubbling. The atmosphere is very charged as we are ready to see Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria perform this very significant event in the land of Ebonyi State. I think is very historic since the inception of the second tenure of President Muhammadu Buhari. This is the first official visit of the Vice President to the south of the nation. And right now, security is beefed up within the venue of this event, and around the state capital of the south of the nation, Abakaliki. The Vice President has arrived alongside his entourage and together with His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Ebonyi State, for this historic and indeed a significant assignment in Ebonyi State. We will keep you updated, we'll get you posted on all the happenings here as they begin to unfold. And in case you just join us, this is coming to you live from the established of EBBC Salt 98.1 FM and Salt TV, Abakaliki, Ebonyi State. Let me also once again tell you that His Excellency Vice President Federal Republic of Nigeria is here in Ebonyi State to commission some projects at the Alex Ekweme Federal University in Dufu Alikiku, Ebonyi State, and also to perform foundation laying ceremony of physiotherapy complex at the former Federal Medical Center Abakaliki, now known as Alex Ekweme Federal University Teaching Hospital, Paper 2, Abakaliki, Ebonyi State. Right now, I take you back to the epicenter of this all-important event, exactly where things are beginning to unfold right now, to let you get first-hand information and, of course, let you know of every bit of development as they begin to happen right away at Federal University Hospital, Alex Ekweme University Hospital, Paper 1, Abakaliki State. And I assure you, I guarantee you that we will let you know every bit of the happenings here as they begin to unfold. Once again, on behalf of the Director General of EBBC, Engineer Timothy Washi, my name is Emenike Ogalago. Send a very wonderful afternoon. Many thanks for having you join us on the live broadcast of this very significant and all important ceremony from the land of Ebonyi State. Any moment from now, the national anthem Federal Republic of Nigeria will hit the airwaves, and that will signal the formal and of course the official commencement of this historic event, all the way from the seat of power, the south of the nation. That's the capital of Ebonyi State, precisely from Alex Ekweme Federal Teaching Hospital, Abakaliki, Ebonyi State. The venue is now very charged. It's attracting attention as the Vice President has just arrived. And no doubt this is the beginning of this historic event in the land of Ebonyi State. Let me also at this point let you know that the chairman and members of the governing board Federal Alex Ekweme Federal University Teaching Hospital Abakaliki, Ebonyi State are all in attendance to be part of this very important event. We also have representatives of the Federal Ministry of Health, Federal Republic of Nigeria, led by the Permanent Secretary of the Ministry here in attendance. His Excellency is here, the Deputy Governor, the Speaker of the House of Assembly, the Secretary to the State Government, Commissioners Designates, Ebonyi State, Chairman of Local Government Areas, former coordinators of development centers, senior special assistants to the Governor, special assistants to the Governor of Ebonyi State, Chairman, members of boards and commissions, and of course management and staff of Alex Ekweme Federal University Teaching Hospital of Abakaliki are all in attendance, and of course the Vice Chancellor Alex Ekweme Federal University Teaching Hospital, and indeed academic staff, non-academic staff, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, welcome. And Chairman, and of course, I beg your pardon, students of Alex Ekweme Federal University Teaching Hospital are all in attendance. Once again, I take you back to the podium for the continuation of this event. Good afternoon, and God bless you for joining us on the live podcast. Yes, we have Haji Igani Ramalan, the chairman, governing board of Alex Ekweme University Teaching Hospital, Abakaliki, and of course Abdulaziz Mashi Abdullahi, the Permanent Secretary, Federal Ministry of Health, Federal Republic of Nigeria, as the chief host of this very important event. This is coupled with the top brass of Ebonyi State government, all in attendance to be part of this all important event. Still waiting for signal from the organizers of this event for the commencement of the ceremony. Let me at this point I tell you that His Excellency the Vice President, Federal Republic of Nigeria, first arrived at the Akanibiam International Airport, Enugu State, this morning, before proceeding to Abakaliki, the capital of Ebonyi State, and he was welcomed to Coast City, Enugu State, by His Excellency the Governor of our dear State Engineer, Dr. David Mweze Umahi, alongside his Enugu State counterparts, Right Honorable Ifeanyi Ugwanyi, and upon arrival, in Abakaliki. His Excellency, the Vice President, and of course our own beloved Governor of Ebonyi State, and top government officials, as well as the team from the presidency, proceeded to Alex Ekweme Federal University, Ndofo Alikiku, to commission some sensitive and very important projects at the university before staging a comeback to Abakaliki for commissioning of the remaining projects at the former Federal Medical Center, now known as Alex Ekweme University Teaching Hospital, Feta 1, Abakaliki. And also the last lap of the assignment will be the foundation laying ceremony of the physiotherapy complex here in the same venue, Federal Alex Ekweme Federal University Teaching Hospital, Feta 1, Abakaliki, Ebonyi State, by the Vice President, Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency.
At this point, we now take you to the podium for the full-blown commencement of this event.
Engineer David Major Mahi has transformed. Your Excellency, I want to welcome you once again. Thank you very much for coming.
Still waiting for signal from the organizers of the event. The commissioning of the projects is going on. The foundation laying ceremony of physiotherapy complex at the Federal University Teaching Hospital, Abakaliki, is going on. And any moment from now, His Excellency the Vice President will take off alongside the Executive Governor of Ebonyi State, Engineer Dr. David Mweze Umahi, and their entourage. Very short event, very snappy and concise events. One-day visits of the Vice President to the sort of the nation. snappy event. You are listening to us live from the background. Traditional music to entertain His Excellencies, Their Excellencies, I beg your pardon, their entourage on this occasion. A very brief, short event. Alright, if you are watching us live on your TV set, is coming to you on Fort TV at Bagaliki and Fort FM on radio set. All of the Broadcasting Corporation EBBC at Bagaliki, Ebonyi State. For want of time, it's a very brief, very short event. Well, for you that actually Washington, you are set a very brief event, and this is how we have come to the live coverage, or better still, the live broadcast of this event. Well, on behalf of the Director General of EBBC, Engineer Timothy Mwashe, who made sure that it was a hitch-free, technically sound live broadcast of this event, and of course all members of the OB crew, Sunday Ndukwe Ndubese Ogodo Uche Eze. My name is Eneni Ogalago, saying good afternoon once again, and a million thanks for being part of the live broadcast. At this point, we hand over the baton to our colleagues at our home-based studio 96 in Kalikiro, Abakaliki, for the continuation of our programs on today's broadcast. His Excellency is on a one-day visit to Ebonyi State, and right now moving to Governor's Lodge, Government House, Abakaliki, for where he will take off to Akalibiam International Airport, Enugu, for onward movement to the nation's capital, Abuja. Good afternoon and bye for now.